Well, welcome, Earth signs, and thank you for being here today. This is your weekend love message for weekend commencing Friday the 1st of October through to Sunday the 3rd of October 2021. On the left hand side will be your crowning message cards, and on the right hand side will be your crowning wisdom message cards. So let's jump straight in, Earth signs, and see what your overarching crowning message is for the weekend ahead. With regards to your channeled message, so first card out is compassion. With regards to your channeled message, all I got was it was quite short and sharp. They kept showing me the number 10, So either something is completing or the number 10 is significant to you. There is victory, there is abundance, there is prosperity coming your way after a real heavy burden. I feel like that burden is going to be put down. Some of you may be receiving money, okay, like compensation, some sort of compensation. But if you were going through some sort of arbitrary or legal case, it's finishing, it's closing, okay? That burden is now done. You're going to come out successful because I saw victory, abundance, prosperity. With regards to a connection, something that was really burdened, I feel that you want to build a future with this person, but I also feel that they want to build a future with you. Something is completing with that number 10. 10 kept coming out, so something is definitely completing, but there is happiness coming your way. And know that you are very, very protected, okay, Earth signs, those of you that I am connecting with, okay? And then your final card, that's family. Yeah. Okay. Right, so for those of you that I'm connecting with, if you are going through a divorce, okay, or you're going through the courts of who's going to be looking after the children, who's going to have custody of the children, it's going to go in your favor, but you're being guided to apply compassion, okay? Apply compassion to the other person. So I feel that you're being guided to have a balanced view. Know that you and your family are protected, and I feel that your spirit team are going to come in and do what's best for the highest good of all of you, including children, okay? For some of you that are not in a family situation, or you don't have a family with this person, I feel as if I feel that whatever was burdening you in the connection, okay, this is somebody that you've either encountered or you've had a relationship, and it's kind of, you've parted, but it was really burdensome for you, all right? I do feel that it was equally burdensome for that person as well. I do believe that both of you at one point wanted to build a family together, wanted to take that path of a serious relationship, a serious commitment. You're being guided to show some compassion to yourself, self-love, self-compassion. Something is closing out. As we can see, look at that. We've got, it looks like the sun that's coming up here. If it is, I feel that there are lots of messages coming in from your spirit team who are protecting you and protecting the person that you are thinking about. Something is closing, something is finishing. That burden is definitely being put down. And I feel as if this weekend is all about self-love, self-compassion, compassion for one another, going through and activating that healing process. And if you can do that, I feel that the happiness, the abundance, the plan or the vision of building a family, building a future together is definitely on the horizon for you, okay? Let's have a look at your crowning wisdom messages. My angels, and thank you. First, wow, I cannot even make that up. New life. Oh, wow. So whether or not, the two clear messages are coming in are for those of you that are going through divorce proceedings, and those of you that saw the person that you're thinking about as somebody that you would build a family with. For those of you that are going through divorce proceedings, it is going in your favor, but you're embarking on a new life, okay? You are taking that path if children are involved, which I feel that they are, for those that are going through that divorce proceedings, you're going on a new path. Many of you may have found someone new already, okay? But you're being guided to show compassion to your ex-spouse or soon to be ex-spouse, and just make sure, I feel that there's a balance that, you know, the children, you know they're the parent that you're divorcing, but you're definitely embarking on a new life, and I feel that that's where that happiness, that abundance, that prosperity is coming in. It almost feels as if it's like you're waking up from a slumber, a deep sleep, feeling very isolated, very out there on your own, but you're breaking free. You're breaking free of the burden that the situation that you were in, that you were carrying. You're breaking out of that, and it's almost as if you're waking up transformed, ready for the new life in front of you. For those of you that are that were in a relationship or had a brief encounter with somebody and you genuinely thought that this was the person that you were going to build a future with, either they are coming back round or somebody new is coming in, but that burden of your wishes, your dreams, of what you thought your future would look like with this person, you're still moving forward. You're breaking free from that burden. Either they're coming back round or there's somebody new coming into your life. But regardless, whatever your story is, earth signs, you are embarking on a new life. And that is most definitely where that abundance, prosperity, and victory is what I saw literally in your channeled message. Let's get your second one. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me your crowning wisdom message to thank you. Look at that, go the distance. Look at that. So for those of you that this is a reconciliation situation where you encountered somebody or was in a relationship and you thought that you were going to be building a future with this person, if you do come back together, it is going to go the distance. Know that whatever it is that you guys went through, it was part of the journey, but this relationship can endure the distance, and you will look at the stars. It's as if the blessings are being poured down towards you, but I feel at this time both of you need to go through, well, certainly for you earth signs, just give yourself a bit of TLC this weekend, a bit of self-love, a bit of self-compassion, and know that this new life that you're heading towards is going to go the distance. For those of you that are going through a divorce, okay, that had a custody battle with children, know that you're going the distance now, and going the distance potentially with somebody new, okay, but I feel that you're still being guided to pay some attention, not pay some attention, but to apply some compassion to your ex-spouse, because I feel that they're going to feel it a little bit, and something just intuitively, I'm kind of being told it's really important that that if there are children involved, which I'm sure that you're doing already, that this divorce or this separation or whatever is going on doesn't affect the children. They still see you and your spouse as, you know, still, you know, their parents. You know, very little has changed. Maybe they're not living in the same place, but yeah, it's about being it's about compassion to the situation that you're in. But regardless, the new journey, the new life that you are embarking on, earth signs, it's going to go the distance. And for many of you, it's somebody new that's coming in, or it could be a reconciliation if you're not in divorce proceedings, etc. All right, let's have a look. All right. Earth signs, if this message is resonating for you already, please feel free to click that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. It really, really does help to push the video out to other earth signs. And if you do choose to subscribe, it does enable you to get those notifications of when I upload new messages. And of course, earth signs, it does help to support the channel. So I thank you in advance for your support and encouragement. Existing subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome back. Thank you for all of your support, donations and encouragement. It's really, really appreciated. And I really hope that you get a useful and meaningful message out of this weekend's reading. Let's do this, okay? My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me, how does these soulmates of Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus feel towards them in love? Weekend commencing Friday the 1st of October through to Sunday the 3rd of October 2021. What is their current energy spiritually, emotionally, mentally and physically towards Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn that I'm allowed to see for their highest good and for the greater good of all? As above, so below and all around me. Thank you. Earth signs, any of the cards that jumped out in your pre-shuffle whilst I was meditating on this reading for you, if they come out on camera, I'll call them out for you. Let's start with Taurus, please. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me, how does the soulmates of Taurus, this card wanted to come out? Oh gosh, okay. Tauruses, are you the ones that's going through a divorce? Oh my gosh. Okay. Taurus, Hierophant, that's your major arcana. Wow. Either you're going through a divorce or the person that you sort of things frizzled out, you saw them as marriage, or they saw you as marriage material, and it didn't work out. But I feel like they're coming back again. Yeah, look at that. The 2 of Swords and the 7 of Wands. I'm not going to let the cat out the bag. I'm so tempted to just start your reading, Taurus. But anyway, let's move on to Virgos. Virgo, 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 please. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me, thank you and thank you. So we've got Hangman. And we've got, yeah, look at that. We've got the 2 of Wands. Unsure, okay, what direction to go. And then we've got, look at that. And then we've got the 3 of Wands. 3 and 2 is 5. You're very conflicted at the moment, Virgos, over whatever situation. Just know you're going to go the distance, all right? Let's move on to Capricorns, please. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me... And look at that, there's the reconciliation. So Capricorns, you're the ones that are going through a reconciliation, or your person wants reconciliation. Oh, do you know what? I'm so loving this whole channeling messages. It's just quite incredible. But anyway, enough about me. It's all about you guys. All right. Thank you. And then we have, okay, so we've got the 3 of Cups and we have got the 8 of Coins. So with that 3 of Cups in reverse, there's something that's a bit, yeah, a bit of disconnection going on. That's why this person wants reconciliation, because you both are disconnected. All right, okay, this is so exciting. All right, Earth signs, if you want to go to your respective message, please click those links down below in the description box. It'll take you to your reading. Right now, we're just going to focus on the beautiful energy of our Tauruses. Okay, so Tauruses, do you know something? I mean, I can't even make it up, can I really? So you were definitely the energy that I was picking up for the earth signs that's married, okay? Either you were married or you're going through divorce proceedings. And I feel as if you were definitely fighting for the children, if children were involved, or fighting to kind of put your case forward, to leave the situation in an amicable way. Conversations needed to be had. You knew they needed to be had. This person knew it needed to be had, but neither one of you kind of knew how to progress it, which is possibly why you went through an arbitrary or went through a legal case. For some of you, if that's not applying, but you are married and there is a divorce that's kind of imminent, okay? Some of you may want to fight not to have a divorce, okay? But a conversation needs to be had, and both of you have got a choice to make as to what to say to one another. I feel as if for those of you that are not married, but you saw somebody or you were involved with somebody that it kind of fizzled out, or it didn't work out for whatever reason, they did actually see you as marriage material, somebody that was divinely guided into their life. There is a conversation that the two of you need to have, and both of you know that. I feel that you do want to fight for this connection. Generally, I feel that this person is coming back round again. There is some that you are both embarking on a new life, and I feel it's really dependent on this conversation that you both see needs to happen, but it's not happening at the moment. Apply some compassion to this person. Be gentle is what I'm feeling, okay? But I do feel that maybe many of you tried to fight for this connection, but your back is towards it now. Maybe you've given up. Know that this connection can go the distance, but I feel that you've got to make a choice about this conversation that evidently needs to happen. Tauruses, obviously you're coming up front and center in your reading. The other person that you are connected with, they may also have Taurus in their chart. Thank you. And your first clarifier is, yeah, look at that. I feel that this person came to you and offered this cup of love. They may have given very clear indication that they saw you as marriage material, somebody that was divinely guided into their life, but they came towards you with that cup of love, but I feel as if you refused it. You didn't accept it, okay? For those of you that are already married, it feels as if this person tried to reason in some shape, form or another, but you refused it for whatever reason, okay? Thank you. Yeah, and I feel that that refusal, they were really disappointed with that Five of Cups. Literally heartbroken, okay? And that's for both scenarios, and oh my God, and look, we've got the Hierophant coming up in reverse. Taurus, you guys are coming up really strongly in your reading. It feels as if your person, first of all, let's break this down. So for those of you that were involved with somebody that you perhaps saw as somebody that you could build a future with, build a family with, or have a family with, I feel as if they offered you something really solid, okay? Because they saw you as divinely guided into their life, marriage material, but you refused it. And I feel that they were really disappointed. I feel like now you want to fight for the connection, but your back is towards them. So I don't know whether or not you feel like it's a little bit like too little too late. That's where that self-compassion is being guided. You're being guided to take for yourself, okay? Because if you want this, you need to go for it, okay? With the Hierophant coming in reverse here, I feel as if there was something that was a little bit corrupted in some shape, form or another. It's like you both didn't go on the path that you were divinely guided to take. And particularly, you both didn't have a conversation that is supposed to have been had. I don't know whether or not this weekend is like a new opportunity to have that communication that wasn't had in the past. Something was kind of off key. I don't know what it is, but something was really off key. A conversation needs to be had, but it feels like it's a conversation that's well overdue, Tauruses. And I feel that once you have that conversation, you're going to break free and go on this new path with this person. Just know that it will go the distance. I feel many of you may have wanted to fight for this connection, but you kind of gave up because, and it literally, it's because the conversation that was meant to had was that you guys were meant to have hasn't been had, and it feels as if, oh, they're now telling me yes, 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 and that was a burden for both of you. Okay, you both want to build a future with each other. You both see victory, abundance, a future with each other, but a key conversation just did not happen. That is all closing, that is all completing. Yeah, look at that. Temperance. I feel that you've been patient, you've tried to be really patient, almost asking yourself, do you fight for this connection? Do you not fight for this connection? Many of you may have tried but felt unsuccessful. It's because a key conversation that was meant to be had wasn't had. And then look at that, we've got the 10 of coins. Now the 10 of coins did come out. Oh, then just the 10 that I kept seeing. 10. You want to build a future with this person, and I feel that you do want to fight for it. Okay, you want balance. You are being patient at the moment. You do want to give equally to this connection. Many of you see that there is a conversation that needs to be had, but because you rejected this person, whenever you rejected it, but something, you're breaking free out of it. That 10 is the completion. That's the 10 that I kept seeing in the channeled message. You want to build a future with this person. I feel that this kind of not talking, okay, or this one particular conversation that needs to be had, that's getting completed. Either you're going to have it this weekend or you're going to have it pretty damn soon, okay? And it's going to give you a new lease on life, and the two of you are going to go the distance because both of you, I feel, want to build this future. And look at that. With the 5 of coins here, you felt disconnected from this person. I feel for many of you, you try to fight for this connection, you know. It's like you refused their offer. So this person, okay, let me paint the picture for you how I'm seeing it in my third eye. You met somebody, okay, or you were in a relationship with somebody, and I feel that this person wanted to move things along towards marriage, long-term commitment, and they made that very, very clear. You rejected it. They were really disappointed and heartbroken. They may have pulled back their energy around any kind of future of marriage or being with you and building a family, but you both never had that conversation. So there was almost like a corruption of mindset of what the other person was thinking, what the other person wanted. You're trying to be really patient as to find the right time to have this conversation. I feel many of you want to fight for this connection, or you try to fight for this connection in your own special way, Tauruses, because I feel that you do want to build a future with this person, but because you rejected them, you're feeling really disconnected. It almost feels as if, look, your back is towards them, your back is towards them. It's like you're giving up the fight. I feel that you're being guided to know that you and this person will endure whatever it is you're going through, and you will go the distance. You just need to have this conversation, and that is when you're going to break free and go on that path of the new life that you want. For those of you that is a marriage or divorce situation, I feel as if whoever you are divorcing from, I feel that they try to reconcile is not the right word. I feel as if they tried to offer you something, but you rejected it. So whether or not it wasn't fair or it wasn't reasonable, but they were really, really disappointed. And then it kind of got really kind of corrupt, or conversations in the courtroom got really kind of corrupt, or you're going through court proceedings to open up that line of communication because this person just completely locked down. And I feel that's why you're being really patient. You're being really patient to say what you've got to say in the courtroom. I feel as if you've tried to deal with this situation and fight for what is rightly yours. But it didn't work. It didn't work. And that's why many of you may be going through court proceedings I feel that you want equal amount of money and finances that you put into this marriage. It's like you want things to be equally split. You are going on a healing. You're going on a path of healing. That's the new life. You're going on the path of healing. Your back is towards this person. You know that it's disconnected. The connection is just broken. Okay, it's like you haven't got the only fight that you've got is in the courtroom. Okay, where I feel that the judge or whoever is proceeding over or being an advocate will see things clearly, and I feel that you will get what you want, okay, in terms of an equal amount of I don't know, finances, or what do they call it? I don't know, matrimony. I don't know. I'm not married, so I don't know what it is. But you're going to get equally, kind of like equal share of the finances that you had as a married couple. Okay, but I also feel as though that you're going, if children were involved, you're definitely walking away with the children, and that may have been what you wanted to fight for. Okay, and make sure that you had sufficient money to care for those children. It feels as if you and the children are walking away. All right, and you're going to now focus on the healing aspect, but you will endure and you will go the distance. Particularly if this court case hasn't happened, I feel it's going to turn in your favour. Know that in both messages, Tauruses, whichever resonates for you, you are definitely protected throughout this. And this is the time to either show compassion to the other person, but most importantly, show compassion to yourselves. And then we've got animals. Animals are important to you. Animals heal, comfort, and relax you. So I feel for those of you that have pets, or have pets or animals that have passed over, or you align yourself with a particular animal totem, those guides are around you, okay? They are definitely helping you and protecting you and healing you through this process of whatever the situation is you're going on. And I feel that they're there to, help you kind of breathe, apply that self-compassion to yourself, to relax and just know everything will be okay. And look at that, we've got recharge. Please slow down. It's not selfish to take time out to look after yourself. I feel whatever it is you're going through, Tauruses, I think your spirit team, particularly animal totems or pets that are around you at the moment, are trying to help you take a breath, take a breather, to slow down, because everything's going to be in your favor. I feel whatever situation you're in, but it feels like they're asking you to look after yourself, hence why that self-compassion is coming in. And look at that, heal. You have a natural gift for healing through your hands, words, or actions. Exactly. If this is a divorce situation where children are involved, I said it here, you're going to focus on the healing of yourself and your children. For those of you that don't have children, I feel as if there's something about this connection that you had rejected, that I feel that you now want to build a future, you want to fight for it. You're going through your words and your actions. I feel like you're being guided to do a 360 and fight for this if you want it, okay? And take the action to have that conversation that you know that needs to be had, because you do have that gift of whatever you say and the action that you do will heal this situation. So you will come out abundant regardless of what your situation is. That victory, abundant prosperity that I saw in the channel's message, the 10 in particular, completion, the burden is definitely being put down, whatever your situation is, and I feel that victory is coming your way. All right, okay, Tauruses, I'm going to leave that there for you. If it does resonate, please feel free to click that thumbs up button on the video. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Until next time, I'm sending you loads and loads of love, peace and light. Let's move on to our beautiful Virgos. Okay, Virgos. Okay, for you, we have the Hangman, we have the Two of Wands, and we have the Three of Wands. So straight off the bat, the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands, Five of Wands, you're really, really conflicted over something. I would say, based on the channeled message that came in for the earth signs, I would say that whatever it is you're conflicted about, it's really burdensome for you. You don't know what direction to take with whoever you are connecting with. Whoever you're connecting with right now, they're spiritually stagnant, not making any action, but they too know that they've got a path to take, and they don't know what choice to make, what road to take with you. For many of you, I do feel in a really strange way, and it's going to sound really, really odd, but I can't ignore that that 10 that kept coming up. Okay, it was very, very pertinent for the Taurus reading, and interestingly enough, Taurus came out with the Two of Swords, you're coming out with the Two of Wands, so there's more action. Taurus was all about there was an important conversation that needed to happen. For you, Virgos, it's an important action that needs to be had, but you're waiting. I'm not sure what you're waiting on at the moment, but in a very peculiar way, this situation, it is going to go the distance, and I feel that you're going to break free and take a new path, whether or not it's with this person or not. I'm not sure at the moment, but I do definitely feel that you're being guided to show some self-compassion to yourself, to this person, whatever road that you take. Okay, if you are going through some sort of, I don't feel it's for you in terms of divorce. I'm feeling more the energy of that you saw this person as somebody that you could have built a family with, okay? Somebody that you could have had a long-term commitment, all right? Something went awry that definitely got you conflicted, so now you don't know what direction to take with this person, but know that it is completing with that channeled message that came out. And like I said, in a peculiar way, it feels as if you're going to go the distance with this person. Look at that, the Knight of the Knight of Wands in reverse. So the Knight of Wands in face up is somebody that's really unsure. They're kind of half in, half out, okay? I feel with this coming in reverse, they are being still because they are not sure what to do. A little bit of, I would say a bit of frustration, a little bit of pessimism. Okay, I wouldn't say that they are half in or half out, but they do know that some sort of action needs to happen. They need to make a decision in some shape, form or another when it comes to you. But I feel that they are a bit pessimistic about this situation or frustrated. Okay, but they're definitely not in or out anymore. It seems as if whatever happens between the two of you, they are just unsure, a little bit pessimistic. But look at that with the Seven of Wands here. I feel that this person is going to choose the path that takes them to you, because I feel that they're going to want to fight for this connection in some shape, form or another. Okay, and yet look, this person cut you out. They cut you out, or they went real silent, or they said something that was really sharp, really cutting. Okay, that's why you're really conflicted, and whatever they said, it must have been a real burden on you. That's all finishing, that is all completing. And look at this divine light that's coming in. Remember your channeled message, this connection is protected. Okay, I feel that you're being guided to show some compassion to yourself and to this person, but to the relationship as a whole. I feel that they're coming towards you as they want to fight for this connection, coming towards you, wanting to speak their truth, but they're going to be coming with an open heart, because that sword isn't covering their heart. Their heart is open. And they're just showing me, look at that, the Four of coins here. I feel that the both of you are thinking about each other. Neither one of you want to let each other go. And didn't I say, it sounds really peculiar looking at these three cards to turn around and say, well, the two of you are actually going to endure and go the distance. The cards kind of like, yeah, it seems very... You know what it feels like, Virgo? It feels like the two of you are on a tightrope at the moment. Not sure what action to take, but knowing that action needs to be taken. And it almost feels as if you don't, it's like it could swing one way or another. Okay, but do you know something? You're gonna, that burden and that inner conflict that you've got going on, you're gonna break out of that. Both of you are. And look at that with the Ten of Swords in reverse. So I feel that there were some sort of conversations that were had, some sort of regret. The swords face up lets me know that whatever it is that you were really conflicted about, the 3 and the 2 of Wands, internal conflict, it may have really kept you up at night, really mulling over conversations. Maybe some of you had a little bit of regret. Some of you may have felt really confused over whatever this person said to you, but I feel the direction that you're going to take is a direction of hope, of recovery. So isn't it really beautiful? Oh my God, it's like you look at these 3 cards, right, and you just kind of like, okay, this ain't looking too hot. But if you have to really take on board the channeled message and plus your crowning messages, it's like, well, I've got to hold hope that my spirit guides aren't going to lead me astray with these readings, because it clearly says in your channeled message that there's going to be victory, and they kept giving me 10. And look, you've got the 10. Oh my God. Are you connecting with the Taurus? Because or do you have Taurus in your chart? Because if you do, you should check out the Taurus reading. That's the 10, that's the completion. And look, the 10 for you is in reverse. So those sleepless nights of over analyzing, really being confused, all of that is clearing. So your channeled message was so on point. It is completing the 10, completing. Now I feel that you are at a point of taking that step forward, or taking some sort of action, really deciding what it is you want. And you may have to apply some self-compassion. Many of you, I feel, saw this person as somebody that you could build a future with, build a family with, and I feel that it's all for the taking. Okay, because this is this 10 is completion over confusion, over sleepless nights, over conversations that the 2 of you have had. This person was quite sharp with whatever they said. They may have even cut you out for a period of time and then gone really silent on you. All right, but I feel that they're coming in wanting to fight for this connection, speak their truth, but they're coming in with an open heart, and that is why you're breaking free. A new life is upon you, and believe it or not, Virgos, the 2 of you will endure and you will go the distance. Thank you. And your next card is, look at that. Do you know something? I feel either Virgos, you're going to give this, I feel that you're waiting for an apology from them. That's what it is. Or you're waiting for the right moment to either apologize to them or to offer some sort of token or gift to let them know that you still love them. Okay. Oh my God, sorry, that was a real cackle, wasn't it? The 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands came out in the pre-shuffle, but it came up face up. In your card, in your reading, it's coming up reverse. There is relief. You're putting down that burden. So I feel that if you're waiting for this person to come towards you, well, they certainly are. It's going to help you to put down any kind of, well, you're certainly going to put down the burden of the internal conflict of what you're feeling around the whole situation. I also feel that you're going to have some sort of relief as well, get some clarity. And I feel that either you're going to wait for an apology, or you're waiting to give this person an apology, or you're waiting for them to give you an apology. That's when you're going to put down that burden. But do you know what I am just like dying to say right now? Do you remember I kept saying in the channeled message 10, 10, I kept seeing 10, 10. You've got 2 10s and 2 10s in reversals, 2 10 cards that actually quite not very nice cards. Okay, and remember I said in the channeled message, it's completing, something is completing. The burden is now being relief. The sleepless nights, confusion, regret over conversations or silent treatment, that's all going away. That's the completion. That you were the ones that were having the 10-10. I kept seeing 10-10. What's all this tens they were giving me? It was for you, Virgos. Okay, so in a very uncanny, and like, if you had to look at these cards, especially if you are a tarot reader or you're in the spiritual arts, you look at these cards and you just think there's absolutely no way. These two people are like at either spectrums. No one's taken any action. Action needs to be taken. Who's going to take action first? This person is still, you're waiting. But guess what? This person is going to come towards you with an open heart because they want to fight for this connection. And all of a sudden, all the burden, all the sleepless nights dissipate for you. And that is when you break free into this new life. And boy, are you two going to go the distance with this connection. Oh my gosh. That's so beautiful. So your first advice, look at that first advice card out, soulmates. Soulmates are important people who teach you life lessons. They can be friends, lovers, and family members. So I feel as if this person, both of you actually, brought each other some sort of lesson through whatever it is that you went through, that now you're in a situation that you've got a choice as to what direction that you go with each other. And to be honest with you, I feel that they are coming towards you and you're going to reciprocate. And then we've got clearing, of course. Remove energy blockages by clearing out unwanted emotional or material clutter. Da-dum and da-dum. Burdens, over-analyzing, sleepless nights. It's time to clear all of that out of your energy, because I do feel that it is, this connection is protected, which your channeled message said, but I also saw victory, abundance, happiness, prosperity, and that's what's coming towards you. You two will go the distance, and it feels like it's like you're waking up from the slumber of these sleepless nights, this burden, this internal conflict. And then we've got ask. It's okay to ask for help. It's not a sign of weakness. And you know what, I feel that you're being guided to ask your team, maybe for some of you to ask family members, okay, because I feel that you're being guided to show some compassion to yourself. Whatever it is you went through with this person, for it to be that burdensome, to keep you up at night, it was a bit of a trial. It was a trial that, trial and tribulations that you went through with this person, no doubt about it. So reach out, ask your spirit team. Many of you may ask your family. And I feel that whatever wisdom and knowledge that you are going to get is going to help you to clear out any emotional clutter, okay? And I feel very strongly that it's around applying self-compassion to yourself, all right? Oh, that was short and sweet. Virgos, I'm going to leave that there for you. If it does resonate, please feel free to click that thumbs up button on the video. Subscribe if you would like to. Until next time, I'm sending you loads and loads of love, peace, and light. Let's move on to the beautiful Capricorns. Okay, so Capricorns, for you we have Judgment, we have the Three of Cups reverse, and we have the Eight of Coins. So whoever you are connecting with, there's definitely a disconnect. I feel that at one point, the two of you wanted to be around each other, wanted to celebrate this connection. Many of you may have been of that mindset that this was the person that you were going to build a family with, build a future with, okay? Something is telling me that you guys may be in different countries or different locations, and that's really interesting because I've done the Taurus and Virgo reading, and that's the first time I'm just properly noticing the globe. So I feel that you're being guided to give some compassion to this situation because there might be a locational distance, okay? So whatever was said or done, I feel like things may have got muddled up in transit, okay? Particularly if you're mode of communication was via like social media or something, or messaging, or sporadic phone calls. I feel like stuff was lost in translation. It feels like you need to see this person face to face, and that's where you're being guided to show some compassion to the situation that you're in as to why you're disconnected, but also to show some compassion to yourself. I feel that you guys are going to break out of whatever it is, this disconnection, and you both are going to go the distance. Whoever you are connecting with, they want reconciliation, okay? They are being called to action to restore this connection, because it is not where it is supposed to be. You are both very, very disconnected. For you guys, Capricorns, you may be just focusing on your money at the moment, working hard. Some of you may be actually just looking at the detail. Maybe for some of you, you're still rolling over in your mind's conversations, situations, messages, trying to figure something out, okay? Let's get some clarifiers. But it feels as if you're going to have a breakthrough around something that's going to lead you on this new path. And so if you felt that you wanted to build a future with this person, I feel that it's all on the tables. And look at what comes out, the Two of Cups. So I feel that this person sees you as their twin flame, their ultimate soulmate, and they do want to give. They want to give equally to this connection. But I also feel that they want to, they want you to reciprocate, if that makes sense. So I don't know whether you didn't reciprocate in the past. I don't even know why that's coming up. But they want you to reciprocate, but they're definitely being called to restore this connection with you, because it is quite a deep soul connection. They're just showing me the Three of Cups and the Two of Cups, which is the Five of Cups. I would say that the two of you are thinking about each other quite a lot, actually. You're thinking about each other quite a lot, but the Five of Cups is disappointment, heartbreak. And do you know what? It feels like both of you are going through that. Very disappointed that this disconnect has happened between the two of you. Oh my gosh, look, this person is manifesting. They are manifesting, wishing, hoping, praying as to how to reconcile this connection with you, how to fix things. Let's continue. My angels, thank you. Yeah, look at that. This person is really, really analysing conversations, past conversations, really in their mind, almost like mental entrapment, like they're going through every single detail of every single conversation or FaceTime or meeting or every encounter that they had with you. They're going through it like a fine tooth comb, and those two fell out. And look, the Seven of Cups. There was a lot of misunderstanding and miscommunication. That is what disconnected the two of you. So there was something to do with conversations between the two of you that created some sort of disalignment, got you out of balance, created misunderstandings, miscommunication. That's why you're looking at the detail. Isn't that interesting? You've come up with the Eight of Coins, looking at the detail of like everything that was said, and look at that, they've come up with the Eight of Swords, specifically looking at conversations. I almost feel like this person, if they're like scrolling through messages, but there was definitely something that was misunderstood, miscommunicated. The two of you have lived many, many, many lives together with the Six of Cups. And you know what? You're missing this person. You are missing them quite a lot. And look at that, the Hermit in reverse. I feel as if either many of you are either giving up on the situation, okay? Looking at the detail, almost like wondering if this disconnect will ever get restored, is what I'm getting. Could be dealing with a Virgo, or you could have Virgo in your chart. But the Hermit is all about you seeking guidance, wanting to make wise choices. But I feel that Many of you have maybe isolated yourself from this person, feeling a little bit foolish that all this love and wanting to be around this person and celebrate this connection. Many of you might feel a little bit like, oh gosh, you know, did I make a fool out of myself? Many of you also, I feel that have really withdrawn from this person, not really speaking. That's why you're missing them. I feel like you don't know how to resolve this, but they're telling me to go back to the channeled message 10. You guys, something is completing. There is victory. There is victory. There's abundance, because you're breaking through something, and the two of you will go the distance. And let me pull a couple more cards for you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. The Seven of Cups again. So I feel that this person is being guided, to be honest with you, being called to action to clear up misunderstandings, miscommunication. So I don't know whether it's a situation of this person either said something and their actions said something else, or vice versa. Their actions said something and then what they said didn't correlate with their actions. It created a lot of misunderstanding, miscommunication, and I feel as though they're being called to action to fix it, basically. And look at that. Justice. Do you know something? I do these cards all the time, but as that turned out in my hand, it felt very powerful. It almost feels, look, do you know something, Capricorns, if some of you have really isolated, not just from this person, but isolated yourself because you're in a little bit of depression, because you feel like, oh my God, how could I have made such a fool of myself? Do you remember your channeled message? You are protected. The connection is protected, okay? You're going to have justice, okay? It almost feels as if you and this person have a soul contract, and it's like they recanted on it. And that is why this is divine intervention. They're being called to fix their misunderstandings and miscommunication that they relayed in this connection. And I feel that divine intervention is coming in to give you justice, to balance out the scales. It does also represent that at the heart of it, you do want reconciliation, but notice that you're blinded here. You don't know how it's going to happen because you see this disconnection. You yourself, you're going through the detail, but just know that something is completing, and there is victory coming for you. You're going to have justice. You're going to have, I don't know whether you're going to have the reconciliation, but you're definitely going to have justice, because this person, oh look, justice and judgment, they want reconciliation. You want reconciliation. Isn't that interesting? So I feel that many of you may get that reconciliation. And look at that, the Nine of Cups in reverse. So I feel that this person, by their misunderstanding, miscommunication with you, they blocked their happiness. They blocked their happiness with you. It's almost like they scuppered it. Oh, that's a lot of cards. These cards came out first. Okay, so I feel that this person has been very much stagnant still. So they may have not communicated with you for a while. You want a new beginning, okay? But because they're being stagnant, being still, that's why they're being called spiritually to restore this connection, because at the heart of it, they see you as their happiness. They want reconciliation, but they're not doing anything about it. They're being called to do something about it. You want reconciliation. You want a new beginning. Yeah, you want to offer this person something solid. Those of you, male or female, you're ready to settle down. You also could be dealing with a Libra, or you could have Libra in your chart. I feel that whoever you're connecting with, whatever was discussed, whatever conversations that they are obviously over-analysing over here with that Eight of Swords, I feel as if it's keeping them up at night. It's keeping them up at night. It almost feels as if Divine Spirit Universe has illuminated that they created a lot of misunderstanding, miscommunication. They may have had a lot of choices outside of this connection as well, or there were other people that got involved. Maybe family members got involved, okay? But it's kept them up at night. They did what, however things went down between the two of you, Capricorn, it wasn't very righteous. It wasn't right. It just was not righteous. And look, they're coming towards you with a solid offer. And that's what they're being called to do. They're being called to restore this connection. They're coming towards you with a solid offer, wanting a new beginning. Didn't I tell you? This situation between the two of you is closing out. And look, the Queen of Wands, you're not taking any action towards this person. And you can see that lantern, it almost feels as if Divine Spirit is saying to you, actually, no, you're not to do anything. They're the one that needs to sort this out. So you're not taking any action, but you do want to offer something solid. You're ready to settle down. You don't want no wishy-washy person in your life. You want the real deal. You want somebody that you can build a future with. But I feel that when this person comes in with this solid beginning, which is right at the center of your reading, I feel that you will reciprocate because you want a new beginning. You want reconciliation, but you're not going to take the action first. And to be honest with you, I feel that you're being guided not to. It has to be them. It has to be them. But I also feel that as they come towards you, I feel that you're being guided to show self-compassion to yourself. Like hold your self integrity, take your power back. But also when they come towards you, I feel show some compassion. All right. Oh gosh, that was quite deep. But in a funny way, the two of you are going to go the distance. You will endure whatever it is you're going through right now. Let's have a look at your advice. Thank you. First card at OMG, family. Family is everything. Reconnect with them or tell them you love them. So I feel as if your family are going to play a key part to helping you, particularly if you've isolated yourself a little bit or in a little bit of depression. But family's coming out twice here. So I feel as if like family is important to both of you. It could have also meant that two sets of family are coming out here. I'm feeling two sets of energies of family. They may have had family members that interfered in this connection, and I feel that they're really thinking about that. But they have come to the conclusion that you are their soulmate. You're, their twin flame. For some of you, I feel that your spirit team is coming in and say, reach out to your family. They'll help you. They'll help you, particularly if you're in this isolation or feeling a bit depressed, feeling a little bit foolish, like, how could I make an idiot of myself or something? You didn't. It was real. It was real. And then look at that focus. You're in need of a clear direction. Decide what you want in life. Absolutely. Look, many of you may decide to walk away from this person because you're certainly not taking any action towards them. But I do feel at the heart of it, you want a new beginning. You want reconciliation. You want to offer them something solid. You're ready for that. But how you get there, you need to decide what it is you really want. And if you're in this like reverse hermit, which is sort of depression, feeling really isolated, I feel like you're being guided that you need to snap out of that. Okay, reach out to your family, reach out to your tribe family as well, your spiritual family as well. They will help you. They will help you apply that self-compassion to yourself. And as you decide what you want, I feel that your spirit team will come in and sort of break you out of that shell that you're in, and embrace that new life with or without this person. It's up to you, but you definitely are going to go the distance. But I do feel that the connection will endure and the two of you will get through this somehow. Let's get one more advice. Thank you. And look at that home. It's time to renovate or change something in your home environment or move home. So many of you may actually end up moving home and building a family with this person, which may have been your initial wish, hope, dream, aspiration, manifestation. But right here and now, I feel that you're being guided most definitely to come out of that space of isolation, feeling a bit depressed. Do something or renovate or do something around your home to lift up your vibration, to help you break free from, you know, this slumber that you're in, you know, kicking that funk, so to speak, so that you can clear the path for this person to come towards you. But also as well, you can reciprocate whatever it is they've got to say with compassion. But it's also about showing compassion to yourself. All right. I don't know what that big thud was. I think it might have been outside. Anyway, Capricorns, I'm going to leave that there for you. If it does resonate, please feel free to click that thumbs up button on the video. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Until next time, I'm sending you loads and loads of love, peace and light. You take care. Bye-bye.